Hello sweeties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Thea, aka Sweet Simlish, and today I am bringing you a 2-bedroom starter home in the middle of Newcrest. So this little house here is actually part of a bigger project that I've been working on in Newcrest and sort of creating my own community. We did build a bigger version of this house on stream the other week, and it was really fun to build it with you guys, and you guys really seem to love the layout. So this would be one of the smaller starter homes. Actually on the gallery when you go to download it, it says it's 31,000 simoleons. I don't want to hear anything in the chat, besties. Nothing in the chat, I mean in the comments. I'm so used to saying chat. But like in the comments, I know that's not starter home money, but it's sort of second home money. And actually, if you download this unfurnished, then your sim is left with 7,000 simoleons. So that's enough to build your own kitchen, your own bedroom, your own bathroom, your own living space. That's more than enough to build like a starterish house. You can have the exterior. And you know what? I prefer playing like that. I like to just give my sims a kitchen when they move in and then slowly build up the house because that's more realistic to me. But anyways, I've been really loving this particular layout of this house. So it's got the 2 bedrooms on the right side with the bathroom in the middle, and that creates sort of like a square nook, like a hallway, and I think that's really pretty. I actually do think it's really pretty. And then all the living spaces on the left hand side where the door is as you walk in. I found that layout off of Pinterest and it's so easy to replicate in The Sims. I've just been doing it non-stop. I'm addicted. I am addicted and I don't know what else I can say to defend myself. That's it. But here I'm doing the outside. I don't want to call this a patio because it's more like a walkway. The walkway area that comes off of the pavement. The pavement, I like houses to feel that the house is coming straight off of the pavement. Like, you don't own the plot of land, you only own the house, if that makes sense. And if you do own a plot of land, it's it's not even a meter. It's a tiny little bit of land at the front where you have your parking spot, because I feel like that's quite British. It is quite British to have a parking space, to own a parking space, but to not really own that much garden area or a green area, guys. You still own the land, but it's not like a garden. When I say paths leading up to the house, I really do mean like you have a front garden. Not many people in England have a front garden. Well, at least not in the city anyway. Probably in the countryside, but I rarely see front gardens in London. We're not front garden girlies unless you have a massive house in Highgate or somewhere. So I did cut out a massive portion of me going through the debug menu. You'll see that in a second, that it just randomly appears with like loads of items from the debug menu, like that planter and the car. That would have taken me about 20 minutes to find in the menu. So I just thought that wasn't of any entertainment value. So I cut it out for you. I'm so kind, aren't I, besties? I'm so kind. But these season windows I've been loving recently, and I think they fit the house really, really nicely. I think we're about to go inside and do the interior. So I won't lie to you, I did struggle a little bit with this interior. It was quite hard for me to get like the colours down and the placement of furniture. If you're on the lives, you know that it takes me about a good 3 hours to make something like this, which is ridiculous. But I really do just struggle with interior design and placing items and making stuff look cute. I like building more than furnishing, so I feel like that makes more sense. But the whole idea of this house is that a landlord owns this house and two strangers rent it out. They don't really know each other. They just happen to stumble upon an advertisement for the lettings, is that what they're called, vacancies, I guess, in the house, and that the landlord needed 2 different people to occupy the space. So in the bigger bedroom, there's gonna be it. Well, in my head, I was making it for an artist, a struggling artist who has just left home and has upped and packed loads of hand-me-down furniture from their parents' house. Just found it laying around in their house, so they could, get a head start on their life and start living life how they wanted to. And the second bedroom would actually be occupied by, I don't know why this person gets a smaller room, because logistically, like financially, it doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. This person in the second bedroom would be somebody who's more financially dependent and is actually just renting out because of convenience. They're waiting to find somebody that they want to move in with and then eventually buy a house with. They have the funds available, but they just don't want to commit to something so big by themselves. So those are the ideas of the people that I had living here. If you want to create Sims like that, you could, and have them live in this house. That would be really cool. But I didn't make the Sims, unfortunately. I just made their backstories. So the living room was actually quite fun to do. I mean, it's the same layout I've been doing in houses now for about a week. And I wanted to make it feel quite homey, but not too cluttered because, as I said, this is a flat share. And I feel like flat shares, the communal spaces you keep it clean out of respect. You don't leave stuff laying around everywhere. But I thought I could add elements of the people living here. So in a minute, you'll see that I put a little shelf above the TV, and it has happy birthday cards on it. Maybe it was somebody's birthday and they've left it up there. I feel like people living in this house, well, especially with just two of them, they would have to be compatible in terms of friendship, and so they wouldn't really mind having sentimental things out like that. It's actually quite nice to display your birthday cards and stuff. It shows how many people value your friendships and their love for you, so, and who want to celebrate your life. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting into birthday cards. I'm just feeling a bit sentimental today, besties. So the shelves, we're actually going to do the shelves in a minute. I think the shelves above the TV, such a great idea. It was by someone in the chat actually who suggested put shelves on top of the TV, and I thought, wow, I'd never think of something like that in my own building session. And it's just, you guys are just so creative, and you really open my eyes to new ways of building. And it brought such a homey feel. Now, actually, this eco lifestyle shelf, I didn't play test the house when I built it. After I built it, I just, I just saved it. So if you download the house, you're going to have to get rid of that shelf because it's not functional. Sims can't get past it, which is a shame because it was actually looking quite cute there. But once I took it out, it looked quite it refreshed the place. It didn't look as cluttered. So it's actually a blessing in disguise that it doesn't work anyways. So there you saw I just put the birthday cards, and now I'm choosing art. I find it really hard to choose art to put in living spaces or just on walls in general, especially when the room doesn't have a specific theme. It's just more like a family room. I feel like the art in The Sims 4 is it. I'm trying to put this politely, that it's nice art, but unless you have a specific theme in mind, majority of it doesn't go into the spaces that you're trying to create that are like neutral. I wish we just had some more minimalistic art, with like a blank canvas and a stripe through it. Wow, that would go in so many rooms. It would look so cute, and it would go with any color theme as well, any color scheme, anything like that. It would fit. So the dining table, I did choose to only put in 2 chairs. I mean, that's all they need basically. There's only 2 of them living in this house. And I thought I had to add it because it would be quite cruel of a landlord to not have a dining area in a flat share. Just are you just expected to sit and eat in your rooms? But you know what, when I lived in uni, like uni accommodation is basically a big flat share, but you share it with like 10 other people. Well, it's a hall basically, but it's still a flat share. It comes under the category. And I would just stay in my room. I would never go in the kitchen. I'd avoid going into the kitchen because I didn't want people to like speak to me. I'm quite introverted and I just found it awkward. I got rid of this back patio there, as you could just see. Just swiftly moving on from that, I got rid of the back patio because I was struggling on where to put the fridge and the oven and the sink, so I decided to get rid of it. The door was taking up too much space, so I created this beautiful U-shaped kitchen, which is actually quite functional. Like, my kitchen is shaped like this and it's really functional. 2 people can easily stand in there and it's quite nice. So I put the fridge there. I do scoot the oven over one so it's underneath the window, and then I have a sink on the other side. Here I'm trying to do the trick where you size down the counters so you can put the microwave anywhere, but the counters weren't sizing down and I had BB.move objects on. I checked and it turned it back off, and then I had to turn it back on, which is so annoying. So yeah, I just gave up on that, and now I'm putting a rug down. Rugs, I will stand on this plinth on this soapbox till the last day that I die. Rugs belong in kitchens because if you have tiled floors, you can almost kill yourself. I went into the kitchen the other day. We don't have rugs. My boyfriend spilled some water. I went flying. I almost did a split, and this was about 7 o'clock in the morning. All I wanted was a drink. I was gasping for air. I almost killed myself. I was thirsty, dehydrated, and I just woken up. It was not a good morning. It wasn't. I had to kind of sit down and recenter myself after that because I felt a little bit victimized. But rugs in kitchens, definitely belong, especially underneath the the cooker, the oven when you're making fried chicken. Bit of a Caribbean thing. My dad puts tissue paper down, not tissue paper, newspaper, so the oil doesn't splatter everywhere. It just keep your kitchen clean and safe, guys. Health and safety regulations, please, please, and thank you. So now we're finally moving on to the bedroom. Thank God, because I'm running out of things to say. I feel like I'm speaking for England right now. I'm just waffling, pure waffling. But this bedroom, like I said, is for a struggling artist. I did give them this lovely bed that came with Eco Lifestyle. I think it's one of the beds that you find rummaging or you make it. It's 25 simoleons. That fit in my criteria for this sim. So I love the color. You guys know I love a green, and I actually gave them that. I guess it's like a little crate for a bedside table. I feel like this is furniture that they've literally found on the side of the road or have been given, and they've just tried to spruce it up and make it feel like home in their little room in the house that they're renting out, the room that they're renting out. Initially, I really liked the bookshelf here, but then I realized that's quite of an expensive bookshelf for someone who's struggling to pay rent. So I do get rid of it, and I eventually put a dresser. Oh, that wall art! I'm so glad I picked that wall art for the living room. It looks so tasty, looks juicy there. But I think I'm about to get rid. No, I'm putting down shoes. I'm about to get. No, I'm putting posters and put. I'm about to get rid of the bookshelf now. Yeah, I did it. I got rid of it. Now I'm putting the dresser. I went with this one, the Parenthood one. I think it's really pretty. My love for it sparked up again after we used it on stream the other day. We made that pink bedroom. Oh, I just realised how much I love it, because I had drawers like this in my childhood bedroom, and it just gives me nostalgia. Not future nostalgia, past nostalgia. Oh, the slow pan to panic as my AirPod drops into a cup of water. So if you wasn't on stream, I actually almost had a great loss in my life. I dropped my AirPod into a nice ice cold a jug of water, and I couldn't fit my hand in it. So I was running about panicking, saying to my boyfriend, oh my god, my AirPod. And I went to go throw it into the bathroom sink, but a bathroom sink doesn't have a plug socket, a plug hole, because we need to get it renovated. And this is actually quite long. I must have been panicking for quite a bit, and this is sped up. So do you know what? I'm just gonna cut this out. But thank God my AirPods were fine. I put it in a big bowl of rice, and it absorbed all of the moisture and all of the, water from the AirPod. So they're working now. Now we're finally on the last bedroom. This bedroom has a bit of a nicer decor, more expensive furniture. Like I said, the person who lives here has a little bit more disposable income. They're quite a young professional, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're able to splurge out on a nicer bed and a nicer dresser and a nicer mirror. And of course, they will have a nice little chair in the corner of their room. Chair actually looks really cute. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I didn't use this specific chair. I had changed it quite a few times, and I went with a chair that somebody described as a hospital chair in one of the streams, and it actually made me quite sad. It actually did, actually. And I changed the wallpaper from yellow because it was just too bright. It wasn't giving what it was meant to give. I envision a guy living here, so not that a guy can't like yellow, but I envisioned it being a little bit more moody. And I put that bookshelf that was in the other bedroom because I thought it fit. I did try to experiment with the layout, but I thought it looked better with the bed right up against the wall. We're going into the hallway now. I put a little laundry basket, and I put a little rug, which is so cute. I was contemplating on making it green, but I thought, no, that's a bit overboard, bestie. Then the bathroom, I put a shower. No baths in a flat share, please. That would give me the heebie-jeebies, like sharing baths with people that you don't know. No, the germs. So this is coming to an end now, I think. So whilst you enjoy these screenshots, I'd just like to thank you for watching this video today and being here with me and enjoying this little speed build. Well, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, let me know in the comments below what your favourite part of the house is. And thank you for being here once again. I love ya. I'll get going now. Bye-bye.